Okay, how are we all going? Internet land, internet world, Facebook, Twitter, the psychotic nature of our world today. This is my first video post. This is something that I'm going to do a little bit more regularly as I come to grips with 21st century and 21st century technology, which is a bit new for me because, man, I'm so old school, I was still using cassette tapes and record players. So this is all new to me. But I've decided to make this first post, this first video today. These will be called Boom with me, Phil Keeghan, and this one's going to be a doozy. If you're a Christian, you might want to switch off right now because you're just going to get offended. Okay, we've got a lot of issues on this earth right now. A lot of issues. We're going to war. And the war is essentially, for those who know, is created by Israel. Who is Israel? Well, if we, Christians, if we look at our little book here, we will know that Israel is essentially Jacob, supplanter, deceiver. Okay, renamed Israel by God himself over a fight that the two had. Israel means to contend with God. That's what Israel means, to contend with God. So this is what he's going to do. He's going to destroy everyone and everything and then take on God. But we're standing in his way, so he needs to destroy us first. This is where Christians come into it. My, oh my, have you been deceived? By God, you've been deceived. If you turn against the Muslim, you are effectively a pawn in Jacob's game. Jacob wants you destroyed, just as much as he wants the Muslim destroyed. But Christian, you are being destroyed. The Jew, specifically the Zionist Jew, and we have to be careful here, the Zionist Jew wishes to destroy you, the Christian, as well as the Muslim. He's using you to destroy his enemy, and you don't even know it. You want to put a biblical phrase on your gun? Oh, I detect a bit of Ezekiel 25:17 coming here. Oh yeah, the path of the righteous man, etc., etc. Okay, yeah, you can do that. Provided you point that gun at the Zionist and pull the trigger, you're doing the right thing. You point that gun at the Muslim, you are condemned by God. I can assure you of this. This will just be my opinion. You can argue all you want. It's actually in the book here, guys. You want to track it down. It's in the book. I know you Christians don't like it, but you know, you're guilty of a lot of things. And it ain't good. Idolatry is one. Bringing filthy money into the church is another. Why did Jesus flip the table in the first place? Why? It's in the book. So if you've gone to a Hillsong, for example, and purchased a CD, mate, you're bringing dirty money onto holy ground. Which is why Jesus flipped the table in the first place. It's in the book. So you're guilty of a lot of different things, Christians. You need to really start to realise that, mate, you've been deceived. And you're making a fool out of yourself. A complete fool. In God's eyes especially. In my eyes, you're a fool. But these are just my eyes. Be grateful they're not God's eyes because, mate, he might just give you a smack. And I sense that smack is coming. You have been deceived, Christians. Deceived. But that's what Jacob does. He deceives. Remember, Israel is not Israel. Israel is Palestine. Always was. Only since 1948 has that changed. But the world doesn't realise this. The world is deceived by the descendants of Jacob. Who are? Who are they? I think you'll find they're residing in Israel right now, proclaiming it to be theirs. This is the issue of the planet today. Humanity, this is your task. Overcome deception. If you can overcome deception, we might just have a better world to live in. But if you can't overcome deception, you're gone. This is a world without God. You wanted it, you got it. Sweet. We've got to pay the price for that. So Christians, mate, pull your socks up. The Jew is using you to destroy the Muslim. He's killing two birds with one stone. He's not just getting rid of the Muslims, he's getting rid of the Christians as well. And you're allowing that to happen. That's pretty foolish, man. It's pretty foolish. Anyway, this is what I'm going to do from here on in. I'm recovering from a cold right now. I'm feeling pretty crappy. But I'm going to do my best. For the people out there who want the truth is out there, guys. It's time to start waking up and realising it, especially the Christians. Personally, I've got nothing against you. I've got nothing against Jews, I've got nothing against Muslims, I've got nothing against Buddhists, I've got nothing against atheists. I ain't got nothing wrong with a pig fucker. But if he wants me to fuck a pig, well, I'm not going to. Well, some people might have said I've done that a few times. Well, I was drunk. Anyway, We're going to try and keep this short and sweet. Stay tuned, there'll be more as I come to the realizations of what I should say to the world, and we'll get it out there. This is the truth, the way it stands. You can either handle it, take it, leave it, post it, share it, like it, dump it, unfriend, whatever you want to do, you do it. But if you tune into this, you're going to get some truth. You can either handle it or not. It's in the book. Funny thing is, Christians, mate, all I can do is shake my head. Shake my head, that's all I can do. You've been deceived, you're guilty of adultery, you are guilty of the worship of a false idol. Jesus did not write that book. Jesus was good, but he wasn't that damn good, was he? He was dead for 300-400 years. So you can't claim that these are his words. They're not. They're the words of a man. Not the words of God, not the words of Jesus, they are the words of a man. Printed to fulfill the whim of a madman, the king. Hence the term the King James Bible. Over and out, guys. Have a good day. Now we don't know how to switch it off.